What's going on, guys? Shadow Trucker again. Today is Saturday, June 5th, and I'm currently stuck in West Memphis, Arkansas at the Flying J doing a 34-hour reset. I was supposed to be home this weekend. Somebody dropped the ball. I got screwed, but I'll get 3 days next week, so that's alright. Alright, so today we're going to go ahead and cover the owner-operator lease purchase side of Covenant Transport. Now, Covenant, as far as I know, is the only side that has owner-operator lease or owner-operator and lease purchase. Landair does have owner-operators. I'm not sure about Star Transport or Southern Refrigerated Transport. I have not contacted either of their recruiting departments to ask for the information yet. If you want me to get a hold of them and try to get some information, put a video together for you guys, go ahead and drop some comments down there. Let me know, and I'll see about getting that information. Now I'm going to be reading this word for word pretty much off of this document that I had emailed to me by one of the recruiters, or my recruiter, Angie, on the Covenant side of the house. A few things first, just this might, kick some of you guys out of the video. You cannot do lease purchase in the state of North Carolina or the state of California. And then another part that might turn some of you guys away is this is not a walk-away lease. You are going to be locked into this. It's not a walk-away lease. If you cut the lease, you're probably going to get a penalty. You have to pay some money. I'm not sure how that's going to work. All I know is it's not a walk-away lease. All right, so there's 3 parts to this. First part, I think, covers both owner-operator and lease purchase. The second part will cover the lease purchase, and then the third part will cover owner-operator. Shouldn't take that long. I'll make some other videos for general pay and then my pay with the Sunoco account, dedicated account on the Elite Fleet side of Landair. If you want, just go ahead and skip to the next video and you guys can watch that. All right, so all the pay goes to the owner of the truck for both the lease purchase side and the owner-operator side. The money goes to the owner, which I guess sounds weird. For the lease purchase side, is whoever's going to be signing for that truck and purchasing it at the end of the lease. And then you guys will be responsible for paying your co-driver. So for hazmat teams, it's $1.15 per mile. For the lease purchase side, you have to have your hazmat from what I can see on here. Now it says non-hazmat teams, it's $1.09 per mile, but that is only for true owner-operators, not lease purchase. Lease purchase, you have to be hazmat. Owner-operators, you do not have to be hazmat. For trainers doing the lease purchase or the owner-operator, it's I'm guessing lease purchase actually, it's 93 cents per mile, 0.935 cents per mile. There are no solo lease purchase or owner-operators on the Covenant side of the house, by the way. Covenant is strictly teams. For detention pay, you'll get $16 per hour with a maximum of 6 hours a day, which totals out to $96. You can also get partial pay for detention, which is based on a $4 increment for every 15 minutes. So you're there for 30 minutes, you get $8. Excuse me. Or sorry, yeah, 30 minutes, you get $8. Okay. Local pay is only paid through the driver manager. So if you're local, you're not going to get, the cent per mile pay or your dollar per mile pay. You're going to have just a general pay package. Usually, if you're within a certain mile radius, they just give you a certain amount of money. So that's handled through your driver manager. So if that happens, you get your pay stub and it looks funny, go ahead, contact your driver manager. They'll submit an email to the payroll department and they'll get that all straightened out so you can get the rest of your money for that. The fuel surcharge is based on the weekly national diesel average from the Department of Energy Department of Energy. Excuse me. From what I know, that's generally how it works with, most trucking companies. They do it based off the national average. If you don't know what a fuel surcharge is, basically whenever our company ships something for somebody, whoever purchased or whoever's paying for us to ship it is getting charged part of the fuel cost, and all of that fuel cost, it's called your fuel surcharge. It's not equal to what the cost is at the pump, it's just a portion of it. That fuel surcharge will be passed to you, the driver. That's just for you guys that don't know what it is. The company fuel discounts at the pump are passed through to the owner. So the company doesn't take their discounts and keep them for themselves. You get the discount at the pump through the company. Now, this company only uses TAs and Petros. If you want to fuel somewhere else, you're going to have to fuel off your own card, and there's not going to be discounts there unless you have discounts with that company somehow, or with those fuel stops somehow. Any bonuses that are received will also be paid to the owner of the truck, and then you will have to divvy them up between you and your co-driver. Equity for the truck. Extra money you can earn. For teams and for trainers that total 15,000 completed miles in a calendar month. So 15,000 miles per month, you get $1,000 equity bonus. Now for teams, if you can't get 15,000 miles in a month, you might be doing something wrong, or you're just not getting offered enough miles from the company. You need to talk to your driver manager about that, or your fleet manager. You can get 3,000 miles in a week as a solo driver. A little harder, but you can do it. So you can definitely get 15,000 team driving, no problem. Now, when it says trainer on here, doesn't mean you're going to be a solo driver. If you're a trainer, you are going to be training students. You have to. That's how you can get into this lease purchase program if you want to do it. The trainer 40-hour solo bonus. When your trainee is done in your truck and they get in their own truck and they've driven 40 hours for the company, you will get a $900 bonus once they have passed that 40-hour mark. You're going to have to deal with that through your driver manager. Let them know, hey, he's passed the 40 hours or she's passed the 40 hours. Can you submit my paperwork to payroll to get my bonus taken care of? The trainer upgrade bonus. I'm going to read this word for word. Once the student has completed required hours of service training and tests in at the PDP, the trainer is eligible for the upgrade bonus based on the student's final score. If a trainer does not complete the full required hours of service with the student, the bonus paid is subjectively based on the situation and the number of hours of service that were completed with each trainer. There are 3 levels, 3 scores that your trainee can get whenever they go to the PDP to test out. Which the PDP, I'm guessing, is just like one of the facilities to do a road test with one of the guys there to make sure they know what they're doing, make sure you actually train them properly. And it's probably some written stuff too, make sure they know how to use a map to get their mileage, get from point A to point B, how to calculate travel time, stuff like that. I have never seen anybody take the test. I don't have any information on that, but that's just what I'm guessing would be there for it. So the 3 levels, if they get a level 1, which is below average, you get $0, no bonus. If they pass with a score of level 2, which is average, you get a $600 bonus. And if they pass with a score level 3, good Lord, which is above average, you get a $1,200 bonus. And then the mentee upgrade is $300, which I'm just assuming that whoever you just trained is going to get a $300 bonus. So you both get something out of it. All right, now this is strictly for the lease purchase side. It says they lease to teams and trainers. For teams, each driver has to have 6 months experience, minimum of 6 months experience, and hazmat. The trainer has to be a trainer and upgrade 3 students. This part is a little confusing. I'm not sure if they're saying you had to be a solo trainer somewhere else first, or just I'm not sure if they mean you have to be a trainer with them first on their normal side with Covenant, their team side as a trainer, and train 3 students, upgrade 3 students, and then you're eligible to do the lease purchase program. Or if you can jump into the lease purchase program, have to train 3, and then you're valid to stay. You'd have to get with a recruiter and ask for more specifics on that one. It's not really broken down on this paper, this email that she sent me. Team with the co-driver for 30 days as long as the above requirements are met. I think it's like a minimum just to make sure. If they pair you guys, I think you have to do a minimum of 30 days together to see if you guys are compatible. Because I know they said you can meet some people. I did ask before about doing a team, and I decided not to. I don't want to team with somebody I don't know. But I think they said you can team with somebody at orientation. You guys will meet, let you guys talk and everything, and feel each other out and see if it's a good fit. The co-driver will be the employee of the professional driver that is leasing the truck, which we said earlier. Both you and your co-driver will lose all company benefits, your health, dental, vision. I'm not sure. I think your life insurance will still stay with the company, but your health, dental, and vision insurance, you're going to lose all of it, and you'll have to pay for it out of pocket. Some companies offer third-party insurance, for you guys, for the owner operators and lease purchase guys, to make it a little cheaper. From what I can tell, this company doesn't do that. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Not companies don't have to do that, so that's what it is. There is no guaranteed pay or mileage. That's written on here because if you are not an owner operator or lease purchase driver and you're on an account with these guys, generally you have a guaranteed pay minimum, or guaranteed mileage minimum, or both, which usually is just one. If you go watch the other video where we cover my pay with the Sunoco account, we'll go over that and you'll see what I mean with that. The company will not take out taxes. All taxes are 1099. It is your responsibility. All trucks are automatics. They cover plates, permits, best pass, and the highway tax, which is the 2290, Form 2290. You will also have a security deposit of $2,500. Excuse me. TEL will do a payment plan of $250 for 10 weeks. So every week, for the first 10 weeks, you're going to have $250 pulled out of your account. Pulled out of your pay. On top of whatever else you're paying, so that they can get that $2,500 security deposit. I'm assuming that's so if something goes wrong and you get kicked off lease purchase, or you quit lease purchase, then they'll take that $2,500 and use it for any damages that you may have caused to that truck. The lease length is 24 months with a buyout at the end of that period. I don't know how much the buyout is. It doesn't say on here. It's different for every company. Some of them will do, whatever the truck's worth at the end of the lease. Some of them will do $1 at the end of the lease just because, you have to pay something. Other ones, you've paid so much of the lease, they'll just charge you like $5 or $10 grand flat. You'll have to get with a recruiter again on that one to figure that part out. And here's the kicker that turns some people away from doing lease purchase. This is not a walk-away lease. Listen to that. It is not a walk-away lease, which means it's going to be a contract. You're going to sign something stating, you're doing a 24-month lease with this company, 2 years. 2. Now for the owner-operators, your trucks, yours is a lot easier to do. Your trucks have to be 2010 or newer, and they only bring in teams for owner-operators. They're not going to give you somebody. You already have your truck, they only bring in teams. Each driver has to have 6 months experience, just like the lease purchase side, and the hazmat is not required for you guys. You don't have to have hazmat, but it is good to have. They say you can get more loads, that offers you more availability. The code, obviously, if you're an owner operator, you know all this stuff. The co-driver will be the employee of the professional driver that's the owner of the truck. Obviously, even if you had your own thing, it's your truck. You're in charge. They have occupational accident insurance, physical damage insurance, and bobtail insurance. The medical insurance, again, you'll have to get yourself. Pay for non-hazmat is $1.09 plus the fuel surcharge. There's also an equity bonus of $1,000 for you guys as well if you run that 15,000 miles in 1 month. They also don't take out taxes, so you're 1099 as well. They cover your plates, your permit, and your best pass. It does not say they cover the highway use tax for you guys, so you might have to pay for that one on your own. Next one. Okay, yeah, you would be responsible for your 2290. One that I also noticed, that covers everything that's on there. The other thing that I noticed that I didn't see on here was your IFTA. It doesn't say anything about your IFTA, so you'll have to ask about that. For lease purchase guys, if you don't know what an IFTA is, it's your International Fuel Tax Agreement, I think. Pretty sure, yeah. Your fuel tax, you have to pay yearly. You can ask about that as well to see if they'll cover that. If you guys want me to get more information on those other sides, the Southern Refrigerated Transport or the Star Transportation side, see if they have any information about lease purchase. I don't know if they do lease purchase. If they do and you guys want me to find out again, drop it in the comments, let me know, and I'll I'll try to get my hands on it, do another video for you guys. All right, well, that's the end of this video. If you want, go ahead and click on the other video. You can find out about the general pay just for company drivers, and then we'll go over my pay as a Sunoco driver on the dedicated account for the Elite Fleet side of Landair. All right, you guys take care.